Oh snap! We back and we back for another episode of Pro Season, the realest podcast on all of YouTube. There's bar none. There's no other. There will never be another because I keep it real at all times. I do not play these motherfucking games, and I got a viewer on already within the first 25 motherfucking seconds. Hold on. Oh my God, we got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot to talk about. So I had, a little list, but we need to start with the Nick Cannon situation. Oh man, what more do I need to say about situations like these? Because I said years ago, we need to stop messing with these people that, they'll cut us a check. They'll give us a big ass check, but they really don't give a fuck about you. And you say one thing that offends them. And Nick Cannon been with Viacom over 20 years, since he was a teenager, since the all that days with him and Amanda Bynes and them. He said something about the Jews, and they got his ass out of there. The white man showed y'all again. They showed y'all again that they do not give a fuck about you, especially if you say something about Jewish people. They gave his ass the boot quicker than the police officers getting arrested because of Breonna Taylor. I just want y'all to just think about that don't even think about that. Don't even think about that shit. Because it's really nothing to think about. It just, just showing you, hey, you thought they had your back. You thought they cared about Black lives. No, they don't. No, they don't. Hold on. Man, they don't give a fuck. And now one thing that I would say, well, at first he didn't backtrack, but then he apologized and shit. Listen, but listen, I've been said for the past 5 years, maybe longer than that. We gotta have our own. All these athletes, these rappers, singers, actors, actresses, supermodels, real estate moguls, business that's all black. That's all black. Why can't we put all our money in together and create something? Why? Like y'all couldn't have all this money, put all the money in, create a channel to where black people could thrive. To where black people listen. We have black authors, black people that fucking could create cartoons, very good. Like it's a lot of things that we can do, but we rather go to the white man first before coming to the brother man. We rather go to the other man before the brother man. And that's a shame. That's a fucking shame. So, and now in that long letter he stated that, he posted today or whatever, he stated, let me put my phone on vibrate. Hold on. So he stated that he's going to fight to get the Wildin' Out brand back, which is $1 billion brand. Only thing I gotta say about that is good luck, because you fighting, because now you're about to go to war with Viacom. Now I'll be surprised if you get it. I would be surprised if you get the brand back. I would definitely be surprised. But I'm just letting you know right now, it is going to be a long battle. You're going to be fighting lawyers after lawyer after lawyer, court fees, and all this shit, just to get your brand back that you gave to them. you gave the brand to them. Now you want it back. And they're pretty much telling you to kiss their ass. That's what they're telling you. Get the fuck out my building. So, I mean, like, yeah, not Now black people is really starting to see the picture. They could donate all this money all they want to. They don't give a fuck. You say one wrong thing, your ass is out of there. They got that motherfucker out of there so quick. It's not even funny. I mean, so with Nick Cannon, good luck on that, you know. I mean, even though you're still one of the worst rappers ever in all of music history, you're one of the worst rappers ever. Hey, I can't take away the fact that, hey, you created a lot of opportunities for people out here. A lot of opportunities. I salute you on that. But I'm still not going to listen to Gigolo. I'm not listening to that shit. I ain't streaming none of your music. I mean, I'll watch a couple episodes of Wildin' Out, you know what I mean, here and there. But that's about it. So now, as far as black TV is concerned, like it's a shame how, like, if we think about it, people who was from my era or my sister's era, we had a channel back in the day. Called BET, Black Entertainment Television, right? Boom. Like, Bob Johnson, like, that was our channel. That was our channel. We had Rap City, 106 & Park, Cedars World, Comic View, that introduced Michael Blackson, some more, Ronaldo. It's so much comedian, like classic comedians that came from Comic View. I consider Comic View better than Def Comedy Jam. It's not even close. Not even close. No disrespect to Martin, Bernie Mac, and them boys, but fuck that. Comic View used to have me in tears. Fuck what y'all talking about. Yeah, so Comic View. We had Teen Summit. Y'all remember Teen Summit? Yeah, when they was talking about some real issues on that show, they took that away. BT News don't even have that no more. Rap City, Hove, Jay-Z was on Rap City. Wayne, Prime Wayne, Fabulous, Cassidy, State Property, all of Dipset, DMX, like you name it. Like if you had a name in the rap game, you was on Rap City. If you had a name on if you had a name in the industry, you was on 106 & Park. Free AJ every Friday. I don't care what nobody say. Every Friday, your ass was in the house at 6 p.m. watching 106 & Park. Freestyle Fridays. You was in the motherfucking house at 6 p.m. That's a fact. Like, there was no basketball playing, no going here. You in the house watching 106 & Park, especially on Friday. I don't know who the fuck this is calling me from this weird ass number. Hold on. Hello? What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck was that shit. But yeah, so like 106 & Park. Fucking did we have the Tavis Smiley show? Like it's so much stuff that we had on that one channel that was catered to black people, and the owner, Bob Johnson, sold it to Viacom. And do you see what they did to that channel? All they show is Baby Boy now. That's all the fuck they show. All they show is Baby Boy. Who the fuck want to watch Baby Boy 8,457 times? Not me. Like, so maybe we do need to go to Revolt. And as much as I don't like Puff, we might have to go back, like go to Revolt. He says all black owned. Hey, let's take our talents there. Let's stop going to these fucking Viacom and CBS, Showtime, like all these other channels that, excuse me, they'll cut us a check just for them to exploit us. Oh, hey, they'll give you a bag, right? They'll give you a fucking check. Oh, speaking of check, hey, check the haircut, you know. Huh. Hairline still intact. Anyways, like where they go to Oprah, where they go to Puff, like is have they really seen the light to where, okay, let's stop fucking with these people. Let's do our own shit. And trust me, I've been saying this for the past 6 years. It's time we start doing our own shit. Not going to the white man for help every single time. So like I said, Nick Cannon, good luck with that. Nah, I mean, I got your back and shit, you know. But that's about it. All right. Now, Kobe. Okay, so now let's start with the list. Atlanta, Georgia. Again, we're talking about Atlanta, Chicago, New York City. Again, we're talking about these Democratic ran cities. Murders all over the place. We got an idiotic mayor in Atlanta that wants to roll back the city to phase 1 without the governor's approval. Who the fuck do you think you are? You're not the governor. If you want to roll back Atlanta to phase 1, you should have ran for governor instead of running for mayor. Then, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. And you did this shit. You did the mask mandate. You try to put Atlanta back in phase 1 after the fact that you caught the coronavirus. That's kind of contradicting yourself, right? I know. And then Lil Marlo got murdered over the weekend. A 1-year-old baby got killed in Brooklyn. Was sitting in the stroller at a fucking barbecue. A bullet in a fucking head. Chicago, more murders over the weekend. And I asked the question again. Where's Black Lives Matter? Where is these people? Y'all want to go to Kentucky and shit and have a peaceful protest on somebody's private property and fucking get arrested, but y'all won't go up to these cities where they're killing our own people at, where we killing our own people at. Oh, y'all won't go there. Y'all won't go there. Y'all won't find the killers who killed Lil Marlo. Oh, y'all ain't gonna do that, huh? Exactly. Like they want to claim black. Come on, like we can't keep sitting here and claiming Black Lives Matter when we out here killing 1-year-old babies. The baby could barely talk, could barely walk. Don't know what the fuck is going on in the world. But Black Lives Matter. No, Black lives don't matter to us. It's never going to matter to us. We need to start having accountability of ourselves. That's what we need to start doing. Why is it when I bring facts like that up, y'all want to try to undermine this shit? Like y'all want to, that's not important to y'all. But 2 people got killed in Tampa over the weekend on the same day. One got killed in fucking at a liquor store, I believe, and I don't know about the other one. But I'm like, yo, like, so Black Lives Matter don't matter to Black lives don't matter to y'all? Black lives don't matter to us? Then I got mad at the president because he said yesterday that more white people is killed by the police than black people, which is true. It's a fact. I don't want to hear none of this, oh, it's proportion. I don't want to hear none of that goofy ass shit, especially when we kill each other. We aborted over 20 million babies. Over 20 million. That's just an abortion. We're not talking about murder or car accidents or drug or any of that other shit. We just talking about abortions. We killing ourselves. We're killing ourselves. We're not saving ourselves. We're killing ourselves. And I'm not going to be a part of that shit. So, Keisha Lance Bottoms, the incompetent mayor of Atlanta, the mayor of Chicago, the mayor of New York City, go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves deep. Because this is really starting to get out of hand now. And then you want to know something funny? The same people in Brooklyn that went the NYPD to be defunded, disbanding all this other shit. Now that the crime rate is rising rapidly, oh, now they want the gang unit back. Oh, now y'all want us to come help. Now y'all want us to help. Now y'all need our help. But just a couple weeks ago, y'all said, fuck us. So we cut the gang unit, disbanded the gang unit. Now gang shooting is rising at a rapid rate. Now y'all need our help again. Like, come on, people. Like, we can't sit here and say one thing, then when gangster shit comes down on us, when gangster shit happens, now we need help. Of course you're going to need the fucking police. Of course you're going to need the police help. Something happens to your grandmother, who you going to call? You're not calling Ghostbusters. You're calling the fucking police. Stop fucking playing with yourself. So let's get that off the list right there. Ooh, it's 16 minutes in, and I'm already on one. Okay, so Candace Owens, King Face interview. I watched the interview, in full in its entirety, and they definitely have some great points. Now, this is what I want to say here. I may not agree with everything Candace Owens say, but it's always good to listen to someone else's opinion and not say anything that would, be hurtful. Because she has some really good points. Like I said, like with the crime rate, education, black wealth. We people criticize her because she's not from the hood. I'm like, hey, there's nothing wrong with not being from the hood. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You're still black. Just because you're not from the hood doesn't mean that that you're not black. So, if you want to watch that interview, you can either go on the Candace Owens show. I think it's on YouTube, but it's also an Instagram page called PragerU. I'm gonna put it in the description box. You can go ahead and watch, listen, and at the end of the video, you can form your own opinion. Because that's what it's all about: forming your own opinion off of facts, not feelings. Facts over feelings over here. And speaking of facts over feelings, let's see. So I got Atlanta out the way. I got Nick Cannon out the way. Got BET out the way. More deaths in the black community. I pretty much got that out the way. So let's talk about 50 Cent. Right? So he was on an interview with Lil Wayne on Lil Wayne's podcast. And he says something that, who the fuck is this? Anyways, so he says something that, he has a point about. Now, let's get one thing out the way. It's not all black women. It's not. But we can't get mad at this man for having a preference. If he wants an exotic woman from another country, that's his prerogative. We can't get mad at that. But what people is mad about, look at this shit right here. This came through my phone, right? I don't know if y'all can see that motherfucker, but it says, Dwayne Wade, the Batiman, tweets, then deletes support for Nick Cannon after he was fired for Semitic fucking remarks. So these motherfuckers be backtracking. They know what. Listen, he know he was about to lose that motherfucking check. He know he was gonna lose that check. He said one wrong thing about the motherfucking Jewish people, he losing that check. That ling deal that he had, that shit about to go down the drain. Listen, like I said, we can't put our faith in these celebrities. We can't put. I'm gonna go back to the 50 Cent shit because this shit right here. This is why I say fuck black athletes. Fuck, like, okay, we can respect what they do in their respective fields. But outside of that, that's why I draw the fucking line. Like LeBron. He out here making posts talking about some all black people is being hunted. He's saying that shit from his fucking mansion. He just bought a $33 million mansion. He's not being hunted, people. This man is worth almost $1 billion. Trust me, nobody is hunting for this man. No white supremacists, no KKK, none of that shit. Nobody is hunting for this man. This man has around the clock security, cameras everywhere, all throughout his homes. Stop believing these people. Him, the Batiman, the Batiman, he got security too. He got security. Listen, they will talk all this shit about their own people, but they won't say nothing about China. They won't say nothing about Jews because they know what will happen. Nike will rip up that contract in a heartbeat. Oh, the NBA could say Black Lives Matter, but hey, they won't talk about what China is doing. Oh, they don't like black people over there in China. Ain't just seen what they did with Hong Kong a few weeks ago? Oh, the NBA won't talk about that. Why? Because China owns the NBA. China owns the NBA. All the people is fucking slaves to China. Even this clown. So, boom. Yo, anyways. Yeah, so back to the 50 Cent shit. But, I just, just wanted to put that out there that, hey, some of these athletes like LeBron, listen, you have not seen LeBron or Wade or Carmelo or Chris Paul at one protest. They have not went to not one protest. We've seen Westbrook. We've seen James Harden. We've seen Kenny Stills. Where's LeBron James? Where's Wade? Where they at? You know where they at? They're in their homes. Around the clock security. In the hills of Hollywood. Or down in Miami. With their wife and their kids. That's where they at. Making millions of dollars and buying their sneakers, their merchandise, watching their games on YouTube or whatever. They don't give a fuck about you. They do not care about you. Just like I told you about that school he created. Yeah, you created a school, that's all fine and dandy, but you're still learning the state of Ohio's curriculum. These kids are still getting taught the white man's curriculum. Like, it'd be funny when people be saying, oh, you got to put your money in a black bank. Go to black banks. They still got to follow the white man's laws. so I'm going to keep my money in the bank I'm at right now. Well, motherfucking thunder. That's how you know God's talking. God is talking. You heard that thunder? He's talking. He's talking. He's coming with force. So like I said, you didn't see Puff out there, no protests. Nick Cannon was out there. Nick Cannon just lost his job too, along with a whole lot of other people that was working. Lost their jobs in one day. Oh, damn, Shorty on live too. So yeah, so I just, just want people to see the real. LeBron James does not care about you. He'll care about you if you buy his sneakers. He care about you when you buy his sneakers, when you buy his merchandise, when you play with him on 2K. I'm jumping on here for a little bit. I've been on here. So now back to 50 Cent. Now he said a comment about black. Now, like I said, let me give you the disclaimer again. It's not all black women. It's not all, because there's black women out here that's doing the motherfucking thing. They're not complaining. They're not saying they're strong black women. None of that shit. They're getting the job done. They're getting the job done. So he made some points. The first point he said was, woo, that's God talking. You hear that thunder? That's God talking. Anyways, so he was like, when he was with his baby mother, right after he done sold all these millions of records, done pretty much done took his whole family out the hood. He asked her, are you going to get a job? Like, are you going to work? And she said, but you done all the work already. So you just wanted to just be lazy for the rest of your life. That's what you wanted. Just because I did something now doesn't mean it's going to be the same way 10, 15, 20 years from now. You have to get up and go to work. You have to go to work. And on top of that, he said that some black women be having fucking attitudes, which they fucking do. There's angry black women. There's angry black men. Why y'all get mad when people want to speak? See, these are the discussions we need to be having. Why are you angry? Why are you bitter? Why are you mad? Why are you sad? Like, I was talking to this chick last night, and I was like, we really should not be going to therapists. We don't need other people in our business. If we can't handle it internally, then just break it off altogether. No need to be bitter. No need to be go slash my tires or go key my car or fucking bleach my clothes or put sugar in my tank. No need to be putting women in the cross-faced chicken wing and shit. I mean, like, no need to be putting chicks in headlocks or beating them up and all this shit. There's no need for that. There should never be a need for that. If it ever has to come to that point, just break it off. Like, just break it off altogether. So, and of course, black women got mad when he said that, but I'm like, yo, like, that man kind of had, kind of had the point. Some of y'all do be tripping. Some of y'all do be tripping. Just like some of us be tripping, some of y'all definitely be tripping. And my opinion off of that, listen, love who you want to love, date who you want to date. If you wanted a white person, black person, Spanish, Asian, Indian, a motherfucking African, a motherfucking Hawaiian, a fucking shit. If you want to love an animal, go love an animal. But don't bash the other, don't bash a certain set of men and women just because you had a bad experience. Listen, I got so many stories of me and dating. Like, I'm going to do an episode one day just on my experiences. I know that's gonna go viral. That's gonna go viral. Especially when I talk about the crackhead chick. That's gonna go viral. Don't get it twisted. That's gonna go viral. So, like I said, it's his opinion. And even when I said it from episode 1, hey, it's that man's opinion. It's your opinion. Just leave it be. Just leave it at that. We don't need to be calling people a coon or he hates black women. He got mommy issues, this, that, and the third. No, just leave it at this. It's his opinion. But it's your choice to either follow him or not follow him. Just saying, people. Just saying. You have a choice. So we got 2 more things before we talk about the main topic, of course, which is, the title of this episode tonight of Entanglement. The Washington Redskins, they're finally going to change the name. Honestly, I don't care. Like, if it's disrespectful to you, whatever. But like I said, I'm not a Redskins fan. I'm a Giants fan. So I could care less. The Redskins could change their name to the Washington Doodoo Sauce motherfuckers. I wouldn't give a damn. Y'all still suck. Straight up and down. We still gonna whip y'all ass come around this season. They could change their name to the Rough Riders, Death Row Records, Bad Boy Records, Bloods and Crips, Latin. I don't give a fuck what they changed their name to. Y'all still getting your ass beat. Y'all still trash as fuck. So I already covered this with these athletes. Just let them be athletes. That's it. Like, people get mad when I say, hey, I'm a Floyd Mayweather fan. Listen, when it comes to boxing, he's one of the greatest ever. Now, what he do with his personal life, I don't give a damn. But if you hit women and shit like that, listen, I learned to separate the man from the athlete. I could watch him fight. That's cool. I don't have to hang with the man. I don't have to have a conversation with the man or nothing. As long as he keep winning, I'm fine with that. Just like with LeBron. Hey, like, I know y'all found this offensive, but the way he been acting lately, you just have to tell him to shut up and dribble. Just shut up and play ball. You can't tell me about oppression, motherfucker. You haven't been oppressed since you was 15 years old and you almost 40. You have not seen oppression since you was a fucking teenager. Everything's been handed to you. Yeah, you put in the work, but they was calling you the chosen one at 15. Hold on, I'm gonna call you right back. But yeah, you had everything handed to you on a silver platter since you was 15. You know nothing about oppression. Your kids will never know nothing about oppression. Your wife and the people that come after you, they will know nothing about oppression or racism or systemic racism, as y'all call it. They don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about being pulled over by the police. You barely drive your fucking cars now. So like I said, don't listen to these athletes. They don't know what they're talking about. They're living in multi-million-dollar homes. Meanwhile, I'm living in a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment for $908 a month. I should be talking about oppression. God damn it. But I don't make no excuses. There's black people that never been victims, that never been oppressed. And I can honestly say that I'm one of them. I never been a victim. I never been held back. The white man has never, and I'm not trying to tap dance or be a coon or whatever the fuck y'all want to call me. I'm just stating facts. More white people gave me more opportunities than black people. That's a fact. Like the person, like right now, I'm a chef or whatever. A white man gave me an opportunity. Had to earn my way up though. Had to wash them dishes first. Had to prove that I could belong first before anything. Then what they see me put in that work ethic. Me coming 15 minutes before it's time for me to clock in. Coming 15 minutes prior. Not, not lollygagging, putting in that work, working hard, busting my tail every night. Then he came up to me and was like, hey, Dre, you said you want to cook. Are you ready? And I said, fuck yes, get me out this motherfucking dish pit. And I never looked back. Never looked back. That's a fact. But like I said, a nigga just killed Lil Marlo over the weekend. A whole nigga shot that 1-year-old baby. It was niggas that's out here raising the crime rate in New York City and Chicago and motherfucking Atlanta and all these black dominated cities. It's niggas. It ain't the white man. It ain't white people. Let me tell y'all something. In our reality, white people is really not worried about us. Like they're really not. Like they're really not worried about us. Like it's a fact. I'm not worried about them. They're not worried about me. And that's why I draw the line at. Now I mean, and if I do, happen to get pulled over by the police again, I mean, I just tell them like, hey, sir, listen, you pulled me over, that's fine. I will comply to whatever you want me to do. Let's all just make it home safe so we ain't gotta have no incidents and none of that goofy shit. Listen. If you need me to do 7,000 backflips, I'll do 7,000 backflips. You want me to jump up and down like a goddamn fucking pogo stick and shit? All right, whatever. But I'm gonna get home safe and sound right after this. No white person has ever called me the N-word. Not that I care anyway. You can call me whatever you want to call me, but you can't call me broke, number one. But no white person called me coon, nigga, monkey, like fucking watermelon eater. I don't eat watermelon anyway. And I'm like, I've never seen any type of racism from a white man or a white woman ever. But like I said, I've seen my own people with the same skin as me, with the same black skin as me. They don't call me a fuck nigga, a bitch ass nigga, a coon, a sambo, a tap dancer, a fucking ignorant. Like they don't call me everything in the book except the child of God. And I just, like I said, just got to be real with it. Like this is the facts. All right. So I done got through the nitty gritty of everything except for one topic. So, as you heard or seen, the Jada and Will Smith situation. I was watching this YouTube video one day. The person is named Jada Black. Shout out to Jada Black. And he said this line that I can agree with. He said, it doesn't matter how much money you got, what your status is, how good you look, how many muscles you got, whatever. It doesn't matter. Now, I'm going to say the disclaimer again. But I kind of don't have to. Like I said, it's not all of y'all, but it's definitely the majority. You could have the greatest career, make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. A black woman would never be satisfied. And I kind of agree. No matter what you do, you could buy a woman all the flowers in the world every day, rub her feet, you can eat her ass, do whatever. She's still going to complain the next day. She will never be fully satisfied. She will never be fully happy. So that's why I'll stop trying to make women happy altogether. It's like, I'm not listening. Either you're going to be happy or not. My life's not going to change. So here's the situation. So at the time they were separated. Now, was it on paper that they were separated? No. But well, that remains to be seen. But at the time they were separated. And like they pretty much, took a break. Now the difference in this situation is if Will was doing his own thing, no woman has ever came out and said anything. No woman has ever came out and said anything. But we have August Alsina said, hey, me and Jada was fucking around. Will gave me permission. Then she brought herself to, her own show, the Red Table Talk, and said, I was in an entanglement. You had the Fresh Prince dead there about to cry on TV. You had this man looking like a beta male. Honestly, if I was Will, I'd probably abandon ship. That's just me. Listen, whenever somebody brings up Tupac, whenever somebody brings that man up, and now let's be clear, this man been dead over 20 years and counting. He's never coming back. The way she speaks about that man, the way her eyes glow, the smile on her face, Will can't do that for her. Will can't, won't, and will never do that. The same way she talks about Tupac, she don't talk to that way about her husband of 20 plus years with multiple kids. No. She had that man looking sick in the face. And me as a black man is like, and she didn't even want to take accountability of her wrongdoing. And there was some black women that were agreeing with her. And that's why, I still say to this day, with a lot of black women, you can never make them happy. It's just not going to happen. Don't try. Just do the bare minimum. They'll be okay with the bare minimum. Meanwhile, some of them, they can't even do the bare minimum for you, excuse me. Listen, you could get them a whole bunch of money on Cash App, put gas in their car, get their nails and feet done, get their hair done, all this shit. But listen, it's some chicks that won't even buy your ass a cheeseburger if you're hungry. So, man, what I have to say about this is you have to get you a woman that's going to reciprocate the same love that you give her. Somebody tell me outside of Red Table Talk, when was the last time she was relevant? It's always been Will. It always been him. Always been him. Movies, music, magazines, social media. This man is a legend. He's gonna go down in history forever until the day the world blows up and there's nobody here. But can somebody tell me what has Jada done within the last 15, 20 years that's relevant? It's always been Will. Hell, her kids surpass her. Jaden, Willow, they surpass her tremendously already. And they're not even 21 yet. So what does that tell you? Listen, if it wasn't for Red Table Talk, she'll just be another celebrity wife on social media. That's it. That's it. So, like I said, like it's like the way she had that man looking just had me disgusted altogether. Like this man is like they turned the Fresh Prince into a meme. He's gonna be a meme forever. They turned this man into a meme. They turned entanglement into this one big ass word that's gonna be around at least till next year. And like it's like, and then the thing that's fucked up about this whole shit, right? The whole situation, she had these two men hanging with each other. What type of shit is that? This man all on the boat with Will, all in the house watching TV. They probably watching football games together and all going out to dinners and shit. Knowing that, not knowing this little boy fucking his wife. Digging her down. She said herself, I haven't felt good in a long time. You couldn't you couldn't go to your husband of 20 years and tell him this. I haven't felt good in a long time. Y'all could have come up with ways to rekindle y'all relationship at the time when y'all was going through it. Like, come on. Like, that's the real fucked up part about it. She had Will and August hanging with each other all the time. Like, they was father and son. But not knowing that this nigga August Alsina hitting his wife from the bike. Hitting her from the back and shit. Look, New Orleans style, hitting her from the back. And you know he got that New Orleans accent and shit. Because, like, if you really think about it, Baltimore and New Orleans, like, they kind of hand in hand with each other. Like, especially with, like food and, you know, like, the way they talk. Like, I compare, well, like, I say that them two is kind of the same. But you had this man around your husband. You had these two men around each other. And this man, this other man, this young man, he was a young man at the time, was hitting you from the back. If I was Will Smith, that nigga had to fight me. I'm sorry, that nigga had to fight me. Like, either we gonna fight or you can be playing dodgeball with bullets. I just want you to make a choice. So, that's the fucked up part about this whole shit that I don't agree with. Listen, if you're not happy, why not have a sit down? Like, listen, tell the kids, hey, we going on vacation for a week. Don't call us. Don't listen. If it's not an emergency, do not fucking bother us. We need to, handle what we gotta handle. Now, if y'all would have did that and nothing would have came out of it, then I would have been like, all right, cool. Like, whatever. Like, at least y'all tried. But you had this man around your husband, and this man was smashing you. Singing sweet nothings to your ear. He probably was cooking you that gumbo, that crawfish etouffee. He probably was making you beignets and shit. Jambalaya. Having king cake. Like, come on. Like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. But if it was the other way around, if Will was doing this shit, y'all be down that motherfucker throat. Y'all be down his throat. Y'all be like, niggas ain't shit. Black men are evil. Black man this, black man that. Oh, how can he hurt this black queen? Man, you got me fucked up. You got me all types of fucked up. So we need to be keeping the same energy. Now, shout out to the women who do not agree with her. I salute you because y'all know right from wrong, because she knows she was wrong. She is 100% wrong. Does Will take some fault into this? Maybe. But like I said, they both should have came. Okay. As far as trying to, like reconcile shit or whatever, they should have at least tried to do something. Like there's ways to fix shit, Like there's ways to fix shit. Y'all wanted to take a break, all right, cool. But y'all should have had boundaries like, hey, listen, you on the break or whatever, I'm on the break. Hey, we ain't about to be fucking other people. That's not gonna happen. There'll be no other man in that good pussy that belongs to me. That's what Will should have put his foot down on that one. You will not have another man in that good pussy that I gave you 2 motherfucking kids out of. Facts. And this remind me of one situation I was at. See, this is why I need to have an episode of my dating experience. So somebody I know, I'm not gonna say the person name or whatever. She's married, and her husband was going through it or whatever. And yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Now the difference is she never brought me around her husband. To this day, I do not know what this man looked like, nor do I care. But best believe I was dicking down his wife religiously for at least a good 6 months. Like she'd come straight from, and we worked at the same job too. So when I get home from work, about 5-10 minutes later, she pulls up by herself, getting dicked down by me. Yo, like she would lie to this man. Like she would lie to this man and be like, hey, I'm going out with my homegirls. She wasn't going out with her homegirls. She was coming over here, getting throttled. She was getting throttled, getting ransacked and all, and then I send her on her way. Because I already knew what time it was when y'all got back together. Like, I already knew what time it was. But the thing is, she never brought me around her husband. She's still wrong altogether. Let's not get it twisted. She's still all wrong. Because like it was terrible. It was just terrible. Just put it that way. But I'm reformed now, so hey, I'm not smashing nobody's wives anymore. Like none of that. I don't do that no more. I'm mature now. But at that time, oh yeah. Listen, I was smashing about 4 or 5 niggas' wives out here. About a good 4 or 5 years ago. At least a good 4 to 5 wives were getting dicked down courtesy of me. The Brooklyn Brawler. Oh shit. So is there a lesson to be learned from this? I think so. Like I said, yes, they were separated, but there should have been boundaries on the separation. Like, hey, I was just taking a break, but we're not about to be smashing other people. And if you are, you might as well just call it quits. That's just my opinion. You can take it how you want it. Don't matter to me. But salute to them. I hope they both work it out. I'm pretty sure they will. Like I said, like they pretty much been together 20 plus years. Got 2 kids. I'm like, they both got careers. But don't get it twisted for a second. Will is still the breadwinner in this motherfucker. They get a divorce. They divorce. Listen, it's going to be women in droves and tribes knocking on that man's door, going in his DMs, stalking this man. Not a lot of people are going to be stalking Jada. Not a lot of men is going to do that. Not a lot. But I guarantee you, it's going to be a lot of women knocking on Will's front door, his back door, the side door, the DMs, email, text messages. You get the fucking picture. I know you do. So, I'm going to talk your head off for long enough tonight. Good talking points. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm going to put all my information in the description. Like and share this. Tell your friends. Tell your family members. Hey, this is the realest podcast on YouTube. It's not even close. It's not even close. I could sit in front of a liberal right now and respect their opinion and just call it a day. But they can't respect mine. They'll call me all types of crazy shit. So, I got to come up with a topic. Oh, last thing. Rest in peace to Naya Rivera. That's a sad situation. Very unfortunate situation. Now a son is left without their mom in this world. It's just a sad situation. And I hope the family gets some type of closure in this. But all like that. To me, I think all the evidence or whatever hasn't come out yet. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna leave it be. But I send my condolences. And just pray, keep praying for them. That the son is gonna, grow up healthy and stuff. Like even though he doesn't have a mom anymore, unfortunately, due to unfortunate circumstances. So like I said, I'm gonna talk your head off tonight. It is 8:00. I'm probably gonna go to the gym after this. I'm probably not, but I need to go to the gym. So next week we're gonna be on at 7:30. 7:30 right now because I gotta come up with a topic and stuff. So this is Paul signing off. I want everybody to have a good night. Stay dangerous. Stay away from the haters. Stay away from the fakes, the frauds, the perpetrators. Stay away from them. They're not for you. I would rather you be by yourself than to be around people that really don't give a fuck about you deep down inside. Oh, and Trump 2020, keep America great, make Black America great again. And I just want everybody to have a good night. I'll see y'all next week. So this is Paul Caesar signing off.